Hello, how's it going, everyone? Can you hear me? Cosmos here, bring variety to you, and we're going to try this live 2D thing again, but there's several things that are going to be missing here and there. I try to copy over all the alerts and everything. Right now, we're streaming from the gaming PC, that's right, but the capture card has not been transferred over because it looks like there's going to be not a lot of space to fit it in, or there will be space to fit it in, but there's not going to be a lot of clearance for the ventilation fan when it comes to the GPU. So I'm like, I wonder if I should get an external capture card. But one of the things for sure is that, do you guys hear anything regarding like other streams or anything like that? As far as the microphone is concerned, it's being broadcasted through an internet link, as always, from the streaming PC or the former streaming PC to the gaming PC. So at least mix it up, and or the microphone is still being done from the older PC. So there's kind of a dual setup thing going on right now. The only problem is that I couldn't get the camera to work when I was trying to do VTube Studio at first, because I had it installed on the older PC, so I tried to stream it, but it could not tap into the camera for some reason. So I had to install that on the gaming PC, so we're running the VTube Studio on the gaming PC now. I'm checking my values. It definitely is making my graphics card work a little bit harder. It's at 39%, 47%, CPU's at 25%. And then we're technically running two games at once, essentially, because I got VTube Studio on my end, as well as Honkai Star Rail, for example. So that's what's going on. Hopefully it's not too loud to you. I tried lowering the volumes when I tried to listen on stream to myself, and then lowered it quite a bit. So there's that. And so let's see here. Okay, just checking stuff. I have Discord also installed on the new PC because I had to copy and paste things a lot. So there is that. I just have to be a little careful when switching things around because there's that. Let me see if I have volume control and stuff like that. The volume mixer. It looks like Honkai Star Rail was not muted. You guys can hear it a bit. Yeah, I can hear it myself. Let me see if I can switch that over. The only problem is I don't have the stream deck on my end, so I have to make sure I have everything dragged over to the second monitor. I unplugged my third monitor, and now I'm using it as my second monitor because that's the only way I can sort of manage things around. And hopefully I can transition to the game here. I copied over the stingers and everything, but I have to do all this stuff manually. And the problem with this too is that there should be a way to get the game capture to be faster, but it doesn't seem to load fast enough. I'm wondering if there's a way to sort of do that. I think there's a way to sort of prioritize it, but I don't remember why it takes a bit. Because if it's like something else, it definitely does that. If I do like a focus on capturing a specific window, that's faster, but I don't want it to do it that way. I don't know how to make it faster. If you guys know how to make it load faster when capturing any full screen, it's kind of weird. I feel like I'm gonna have to click around in this so that way you guys don't get a black screen or something like that. So hopefully the mix-it-up alerts happen. I copied the sources for most of this stuff. I think that should work. I did Twitch alerts, shout-out. I don't think I copied shout-out clips because they're not working properly. We'll have to try to recopy those over. I don't think mix-it-up actually happens on the stream end, but somebody can try doing like the voice changer and see if that works, because that's happening on the streaming PC end. I don't know if it will try to find it on the gaming PC, because it's not installed on the gaming PC. Mix it up, that is. We shall see. Let me know how this sounds volume wise, because as far as I can see, it's it looks like it's a little on the quiet side. It looks like it's getting decent volume though. There's a lot of free attacks here. I'm also going to try to minimize my window here. Not minimize, but shrink my OBS window, because we're not really using OBS on the older streaming PC. See if we can get these knots up. 2, 3. There we go. I weep for the departed. So far, so good. Let me just double check something. The other good thing about capturing any full screen applications is that we're not capturing the desktop anymore, so there's no risk of accidentally doxing myself anymore, which is good for about that part. As far as I can see all the different apps are all competing for resources on the gaming PC now. Definitely adds a lot more stress though, especially now that we're using a camera on top of it. I'm trying to like watch the stress levels on the GPU. It's 40%, 55%, and this is just only on Honkai Star Rail so far. And what remains to be seen is if we will get overwhelmed on, I think, games like Tarkov. What? We ran out of points? How could we? That was probably because Linkshaw. Darn it. Okay. Well, we got enough points here to do our special thing. Ah, man, this game is so fun. Now we entered phase 2 with what the Borison Warhead Hule. Let's go ahead and do this because he's already got things happening against him. You're trying to get through the weeklies for basically the weeklies, and I was trying to find a Genshin equivalent for the name. I just haven't played in so long because I stopped playing it. Now I just play this because I can take my time and multitask better. But this is called Divergent Universe, and it's part of your important weeklies. You want to be able to do it, at least get it done throughout the week, so that way you can get your weeklies and get some extra gems to scout for more people. And it looks like we're getting ready to get ready for our next banner, because I don't see one of the icons anymore. I'm doing this just so I can lace the knot across multiple enemies here. Alright, and there we go. Normally I'd be streaming on the older streaming PC, the former gaming PC. But so far it looks like it's going okay on the new gaming PC. Some stream stuff is still being kept on the older PC. Where I'm speaking to you now from is actually through the older PC, sent through the internet into voice meter. They have this kind of thing where you could sort of send your voice over the internet and then have the voice meter on the other computer receive that signal, and then therefore you could get the microphone. The reason why I did that, even though I wasn't streaming on the new PC, which we're streaming now, So that way I could VoIP in any game I played while still capturing it onto the other PC, the original PC. So at least a few applications are running on the older PC. I need to run OBS on the older PC so I can actually hear my own gameplay on the new streaming PC, which is weird. It's almost like sort of capturing it in a way because the Elgato is actually on the older PC. So this is sort of being fed back into the non-streaming computer. It's weird. It's confusing, but this is supposed to offset as much stress as we can. Oops, we were ready to use our knots here. She's got like 3 extra flowers here. That's what I've been trying to build up each time to do a lot more damage. 40,000. A lot of money. A lot of damage, excuse me. Eventually, I do want to bring over the capture card to this PC, but there's going to be a few problems. We have to change the microphone around to this computer. This computer, the gaming PC. Oh, Nightfall. This is like the new thing that's going on with the latest Divergent universe. It's sort of more fun compared to the last Divergent universe, but you still like run around and do stuff. What am I doing? We want to heal, and then we want to do this, and we want to do this. Okay. Get our ultimates all fired off. So I'm almost thinking, do I need to buy a separate capture card for this, or do I just go ahead and risk the space that's being taken up by the capture card? Compared to the graphics card of the RTX 2070, which was a pre-built previous older gaming PC, the PC that I'm streaming to you guys on is a 4080 Super RTX, which is like 2 to 4 inches deep, and it's hard to describe that in centimeters because I don't know metric, but it's pretty deep. It's like a huge whopper of a burger size. Huge burger. Just think huge burger, guys. Which leaves 1 centimeter of clearance. There we go, using metrics now, but that's just because I can't translate huge amounts of inches into centimeters. But you hopefully you get my drift. Oh, look at that, 3 knots already. On top of the 9. Can we do it? Can we do it? We got him mostly. So if I do that, I can still transfer my microphone over via the internet on the older PC. So there is some sort of offset stress on that front. What remains to be seen, even though I want to see if Mix It Up still works. So if anybody redeems a voice change out there, I want to see if that still works, even though it's only open on the older PC right now. We're streaming on the gaming PC, which I was trying to avoid the whole time, because the whole point of dual setup is that you can run the game at max settings, right? All right. Without having to stream and divert resources to the streaming aspect.
It's still early.
And if you guys hear another stream or something like that, it should not be possible on your end, because it's only capturing audio from this end rather than maybe listening on the other side. Titan odes. Branches? Okay. Is this random, by the way? There we go. Just yada, 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 yada. Another olive branch. Ooh, level up that. Unless I actually have to turn the dial, everything... I don't know if there's like a right or wrong answer when it comes to these dialogues in Divergent Universe. Because you can maybe find a way to do something here, or it's just random. Or you gotta max it out on something and then it switches to the other side. Either way, if I maybe pay attention to like, if that means something or whatever, then maybe that's why it's always choosing that. Synchronicity level, we get free stuff and things. This is what we want to be able to manufacture our own relics for our gear. The possibilities is just, you know, like free stuff. Look at that, 30 stellar jades, so we can contribute that to Castorus. Castorus or Castoris? I don't know if the emphasis is on the O part of Castorus, or it's just casters. Emphasis on the ah. All right, I have to listen again. Oh, looks like we unlocked more. Guess I'm redeeming this a little bit out of order. All right, looks like we redeemed everything here. But then that caused this to progress to the 10th level. And then this is what I meant by getting our weeklies done. Because we did enough, we got all our weeklies for that done. Now we can actually farm relics ahead of time. And then doing Divergent Universe or Simulated Universe actually gets your whole dailies done, because it does take a little while to actually get through all the battles. If you're on Acheron, you can actually get through all the mini battles just by using her ability. You don't have to actually fight in battle at all. And we got to do the Awu Firm. There's 9 days left. I've been neglecting this. I need to get through this. All right. But looks like everything's running fine. I don't think there's any lag on your end, obviously, because the new PC is like amazing and it's much younger than the 6-year-old plus gaming PC that I used to stream from and capture this gaming PC. Yeah, just what remains to be seen is if a voice redeem will actually trigger, or when we try to capture things like the Nintendo Switch, which we can't do right now because the capture card is back on the older PC. That remains to be seen. We have to transfer the capture card over to the new PC, if I want to be able to use the live 2D. Even with the live 3D, the 3D model, I was having the PC still blue screened. Some hunka, yeah. How's it going, Leia? How's it going? Good to see you. I don't know if no, I can't. Hold on. I gotta switch over things manually. I'm monitoring things here and there. My VTube Studio is like freaking full screening on the main monitor, and it won't start on the second monitor. I don't know if there's a way to sort of do that, but welcome on in. Good to see you. How are you doing? It's going. Haha. How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. I'm stress testing on the live 2D on the gaming PC. So I copied over my scenes, most of my alerts, and it's working pretty well. I don't think the levels look bad. So, oh, nice. Yeah. So, I mean, like, there wasn't really much of a like problem using it, but I guess more if it's a duration problem, if anything. Because I was able to run it no problems on the old streaming PC, which I'm still using, by the way, to broadcast my microphone, because that's being sent to the internet to the gaming PC. So, and mix it up. Could you do me a favor, actually, Leia? Could you redeem a voice redeem for Mix It Up? It's all open on the older PC still, but I don't know if it'll work at all. I don't know if it's something that has to be triggered, because the microphone that's being sent into the internet is a voice mod. You hear the gas mask voice, and it's actually a gas masking. You hear it? Okay. If the voice did change, yes. Okay, good. So there is sort of still dual setup going on right now. So the microphone, Mix It Up, and OBS are open on the older PC. So that's offsetting some resources at the very least. While the Live 2D program, my camera, and are going to be still have to be carried over to the new PC, which you guys are watching me through. But the problem is, if I ever switch to like the game capture, it's kind of weird. I don't know if I'm afraid to like kind of switch over to the game thing. So let me just go ahead and do that right now. Let me see if you guys see the green screen. Yeah, it's just a void, right? It's just a void right now. But if I activate Honkai Star Rail, there's that. Okay. Yeah, so you guys can do that and stuff and things stuff. Okay. I think there's a way to sort of do that where if you do like a studio mode and go to, let's see here. And if I go to my VTube Studio, does that still reveal the controls? Can you still see the VTube controls here? Yes, it looks like you see it either way, so it doesn't necessarily hide it. So like if I wanted to be able to make that my gameplay, I can still do like, hey, or, you know, yes, love you all, everyone, love you, or something like that. And I have to make that my main screen. I was afraid that it would show the void and or green screen. But it looks like that won't be a problem now. I just have to alt tab a lot more often. And at least we won't have any doxing problems anymore. So there's that. The only problem is I have to bring over the Stream Deck. I forgot to plug that in and download the software over on the gaming PC. One last thing to think about, the PC part's covered, but I won't be able to stream the Nintendo Switch. And somehow I was able to still blue screen at the very end of my stream. I guess because I was trying to switch between two different Google tabs, and that froze everything. Maybe it was just Google taking up too much RAM along with the 3D avatar and capturing the Switch. I can't stream the Switch to you guys right now because right now the gaming PC is being game captured to the former streaming PC. I use Spout. That's how you hide it. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know very much about Live 2D, so I'm gonna have to look into that. Is that easy to turn on? I can try seeing if that's a way to sort of hide that. Sorry for the immersion break, guys. Unless you guys want to be with just hide myself like this. So you have an option in your menu TV and connect it. Okay, so I have the gear symbol, right? The gear symbol is on camera mode. Oh, wait a minute. Spout is that plugin, right? So you have to a Spout 2 config or something. You have to install that. Yeah, I tried actually that might work on this PC. I don't think it worked on the other one. Somehow like it refused to do that. I don't know if I can do that and stream at the same time. Recommended OBS capture method on Windows. Okay. You can, it's very small. Okay. Now I clicked it, and I don't know if it actually, it's just Spout 2 is a recommended OBS capture method on Windows. It's fast, doesn't capture the VTube Studio UI, and does not create CPU usage. All you have to do is install Spout OBS 2 plugin, click more info. Oh, that's what I have to do. Okay. Okay, so I go to the releases page. And then I'm looking for the exe, I'm guessing. Then it's grabbing it. Then I go ahead and download the latest, the exe. Hopefully that didn't show up for you guys. Okay. Now the question is, does it have to install on the C drive? No, it can't. Can I install it on the other secondary drives? Hopefully I can install it on the secondary drives. I don't think it matters. Okay, because I'd love to offset it as much as possible. So I'm trying to find my thing. I just grabbed the main hard drive. It has to be the OBS folder, right? Maybe I have to click OBS plugins in specific. Source option for your OBS. Okay. Maybe I'll just plug it in the OBS plugins folder. Okay, so now that's done. I'll just go ahead and close these windows. Okay. And it should be installed already, I presume, right? Activate Spout 2. Now, is that technically on right now? It'll set up as a source option. Oh, okay, hold on. I have to change the frickin'... Is it still game capture then? Yes, if activated. Okay. No, it'll be a new source. It'll say Spout. Oh, okay, so it's not even... Hold on, let me go ahead and trash this real quick. And then... audio browser? Video capture, was it? I'm just thinking. No. Sorry. Here? Okay. Hold on for a second. Gotta copy that off. Copy the message, load that onto the older stream PC because I'm gonna offset the stress there. Thank you for being patient, everyone. This is a stress test thing. How to install. Run anyway. Install it. Agree. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, there's the steps. Okay. See, spell to capture your sources list. Okay, so image like media source. Oh, okay, so when you install, choosing what kind of source to do, it's actually a thing on its own. But I didn't see it this time. I wonder if to actually restart OBS or something like that for it to show up. Maybe that's what happened. And when you open OBS, you see in your... Yeah, it's probably okay. All right, then, guys, be right back. Hold on. I'm going to try something. And we'll be right back, okay? I forgot to turn off my stinger.